everyone, it's your girl Adunni Bella and welcome back to my space. So Solomon, please who invited you?
My guy.
I've told you now, my host.
Exactly. Anyway, you dance. It's your girl Adunni Bella. Adunni Bella is here again on a concluding episode on single parents and their children, and this is me sharing my story. Okay.
Let me sit well so.
Is the frame okay? I want to get as comfortable as I can get because it's coming. It's not my turn. I'm like the last person. Okay. Let's start from. I have like 20 minutes, so I have like a lot to say. So let's start from when I was still a child. I knew nothing. These are stories I heard, and I'm like, this shit has actually affected me. So my mom was abused by my supposed father, the person that donated sperm. So my birth. So she was abused. We actually left. We left. And I would say in all that happened, okay, it didn't leave us. We actually left. We were like, okay, fine. We were like, my mom was like in a space where she was like, okay, fine. I think I actually have to go. She made that decision. Nobody left us. And it didn't turn back. It didn't look for us or something like that. Something like that, sha. But I feel like the thing that actually affected me the most was the person I actually loved was Ots, which was my mom, going through the whole domestic violence and shit like that. And then my brother, who was like flinged to the door when he was still a baby, which actually like still affected him till 7. And I think I actually still like ate myself for eating on him when they were around 7 or 8 because I didn't understand. That it was the whole impact of what happened when we were childhood, like when we were teenagers. So yes, growing up, I didn't actually feel the absence of my father. I won't even lie to you guys. I will actually say that if it was there, if it was not there, I'm not. My mom was like, anytime I tell her this, my mom was like, I'm lying, I'm trying to like cover up shit like that. But then I'm actually not lying. I didn't actually feel the absence of a father. Fine, if there was a responsible father in the picture, everything would have been fine. If there wasn't, which there isn't, everything is still fine. You feel me? But oh God, I wanted to say something. There was one time my mom was like just teasing us that what if it comes, and I thought of it, what if it actually comes? What will I do? I still don't have an answer to that because what will I actually do? We went for this Christian program called Sorting Out, and then it came to, I think it was a 3 days program, and then the pastor was like, forgiveness and shit like that. I was 11, and then I knew that, okay, I think I actually have to forgive. I've not still forgiven. I've not still forgiven him. But then at that point I was like, okay. I think that was the first time I actually brought everything. I didn't talk. I did not say anything. But then forgiveness, because my mom, like, it was obvious, it was also reflecting on my body that I was still holding in a lot of grudges So my mom told me to go out, and the emotions just welled up. Now, something happened of recent, and I'll just state it to you. If you come today, I swear to God Almighty, I will not do anything. I will not pray for you. I will not curse you. But please, don't claim me. Don't claim my mother. Don't reverse back. You are just a human being. You just donated sperm. You did not do anything to me. You did something to my loved ones, which I'm actually going to forgive you for. But then I don't think I can actually fully forgive you. Something happened of recent. He was stalking my Instagram page. Yes, he stalked my Instagram page. He followed all my friends around like my Instagram page and shit like that. And I was like, how? I was like, okay. I was like, so you actually still remember that you have children? So where I was at, he owes me because most of my futures I got them from him. My eyes, my skin tone, basically my voice and everything, like a full replica of him, and I don't know what to live in that anymore. I want to forgive. But how is it? How is it?
It can be tough, I know.
I swear to God, it's like, I would say I'm in a better space. But then, every day, I give myself this self-therapy that everything will be fine. And I swear to God, I'm actually being like, for you right now. This shit affects me a little bit. But then, I think I've grown. That is like one reason why, because I wasn't affected. In this 03 of it, I wasn't affected. It was just me, it was just my mother and my brother. So I grew up thinking that I have to be strong. I have to be like there for them. That I have to be there for them. And I feel, oh Jesus, I feel like that's what, like, it actually built me. It built me to be this strong woman at a very teenage age. I was like very, very young when I realized that I don't have to do this. So yes, it did not really, it affected me, but then I feel like I'm a little bit emotionally matured to handle it. Sometimes I check the note on my phone, I talk to my notes, because sometimes I feel like I also need to let some things out. Like when I look around, I see my mother, I don't want to like burden her with my own emotions when she has a lot going on. So I just feel like I just have to, because who do I want to put all this pressure on? Everybody has their own issues going on. So like I just have to be like, exactly.
Are you done? Okay. Thank you so much, Bella, for sharing your story as well. I know it's really, really tough. And especially when you said you hate yourself for hating him. That must be dealt with. And especially because you know that you look very much like him. You know, that's really, really touching. And that's you. So we'll help you walk through that, accepting yourself and not allowing whatever he has done to stop you from being a happy person that you are. I've met you for some time and I see that you're a very, very happy-go-lucky person, you know, very respectful, very kind. And I don't want, because of that, of these experiences, you know, let that part of you be maxed up or be taken away from you. So, as we go through the journey, the hate will be dealt with and you will be able to accept yourself just the way you are. Never forget that you're created in God's image after His likeness. You are His workmanship. You're loved by Him. Amazing, beautiful, in and out. Don't you forget that. Don't you forget that. He did the best that He can with the knowledge, with the insight He had at that time. But you shouldn't allow that, you know, to stall your own living and to keep you in the rut. Is that okay? We'll talk more during our session. For letting me into your life, into your spaces, and for sharing your story even for the world to hear. These are the stories that a lot of people would rather keep away. But you have been bold enough to share and to seek help. And I know that in the next few months, in the next few years, we'll be able to see again and rejoice, and you share how far you have come. And on this note, I'd like to ask, does anyone have a question to ask me before we go?
Thank you so much, ma'am. This is a question, but for Quebella, you know, I want a crying partner. We can always like rub minds together, share our emotions, we can cry together, we can laugh, because, you know, mostly taking care of us is a full-time job. So sometimes I know you max your emotions. That's why I'm like, Quebella, talk to me, what's going on? So moving forward, I hope we can like talk together, cry together, laugh together, okay?
So you've gotten a body. And it's important that we show our emotions. The days of masking and doing strong man. I tell my husband, me, I'm a baby girl. I don't want to do strong woman again. Yes, you know. So show your emotions so that you can be helped.
But I just feel like too much of emotion is kind of showing people your weakness, because I cry a lot.
Okay.
There's something that I can just sit down like and just think about some things.
And you start crying. That's why you need to have your inner circle. You don't show your emotions to everybody. Who are those people that you know that they are your ride or die? They will always have your back. Your meaningful connections that you can call and they will say, talk, I hear you. So you need those people. So it's not just everybody. Do you get? You need that person, you need those people that are your inner caucus. I call them holy of holies, that you can always share your heart with, and you know that they will take it as if it's their own issue and run with it. Yeah. Ayo.
So, it's not a question actually, it's just like an advice. I want you to advise people out there, only have maybe a single mother or a single father, so that they can know how they are going to like live their life without, even like, let me say, without both parents.
Okay.
Because that was what I learned actually. When I got to some stage, I feel like, okay, what if I don't have a dad and I don't have?
Absolutely.
Because I've met people that does not even have none.
Absolutely.
And they are living their life better than people that have both.
Absolutely.
So like I try to like learn from people like that have none. So like I know, okay, sometimes, most times I used to feel my this new year I used to feel like, okay, I'm not God actually, but I feel like, okay, what if my mom is not mom, my dad is not mom, how am I going to live my life? So people out there, most of them just believe, oh, my dad has to do this because it's my dad, my mom has to do this because it's my mom. So I want you to give them an advice of how to live without maybe both, or maybe just one is gone and then they are with them.
Yeah. I think what will help all of us is when we keep reminding ourselves that nobody owes us anything. So if you have it at the back of your mind that your mom does not owe you anything, your dad does not owe you anything, your sister does not owe you anything, it helps you to be able to, take responsibility. And the beautiful thing is, for every day that each and every one of us wake up, everything we need to be successful has been handed over to us. Once again, I'll use the scripture that says that life, all things that pertain, we've been given all things that pertain to life and godliness. The way it's written now has escaped my memory. But that's the way it goes, that everything that has to do with life and godliness, God has made available to us. So when you wake up and in that consciousness that everything I need to be successful as Ayo has been given to me, everything, that understanding helps you to be able to tap into the capability and the capacity God has given to you. And you find out that you begin to, express the fullness of who you are. So yes, mom and dad are there, but the thing is, everything you need, God has made available to you. We see young children who are already billionaires tapping into their gift, tapping into their talents, and they're doing so well. So everything that each and every one of us on this set need, God has made available to us. Are we tapping into it fully? Or we are relying on people, or we are relying, on what someone will hand down to us, as against, taking responsibility and tapping and going inwards to bring all that is on our inside to the fore. So yes, mom and dad may be there, mom may be there, dad may be there, but you as a person has so much to offer yourself and offer our world.
And I feel like single parents are underrated actually.
Yeah, I absolutely understand, or rather I absolutely get what you're trying to say. Because they're doing so much. They're doing the work of two people. And it's a lot. Because when you kicked off the relationship, it was meant to be two people, but now it has become one person. And especially, it's not even the financial part of it. It's the emotional investment that goes into raising children. Because the truth is, you can actually do well and have the money. You understand what I'm trying to say? Actually have the money. But that emotional investment that goes into taking care of all the children, it's a lot. The married ones can still say, go and meet your dad. Oh, go and meet your mom. But in this instance, you are the only one. And God help you if you have a child that wants to talk. You won't want to shut that child down. You want to hear the child out. And, it can really, really be draining. And that's why it's important that people in that space also need to socialize. Go out, make friends. I know that there are instances where they are even stigmatized, but all these things need to be broken down. Let's break down the walls and let everybody know that they are human beings. And whatever the situation, that's where they are. It does not define them. I know some people, maybe if it's maybe divorced or even widowed, some of their married friends don't even allow them to come visit them again. Because you hear things like, I don't want them to take my husband. You can imagine. It's really, really so sad. So these are the walls that need to come down, and all of us need to be humane and just love indeed. Love the people in our lives, and know that it can sometimes be tough, and not add more pressure to whatever it is that our sisters and brothers are going through.
Thank you so much, Mom.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Shout out to the single parent.
I celebrate every mother, every father that has, chosen to stay in the place of both father and mother in this season. Well done, well done, well done. You're doing a great job. And I know that in the coming weeks, coming days, coming months, you're going to reap abundantly the reward of this hard work that you're putting into ensuring that these amazing seeds that God has given to you thrive and bloom. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I pray that God continues to send you help. I pray that even as you before you ask, help comes. Before you seek, you find. Before you knock, the doors fling open on their own accord, and every of your need that you desire concerning these children and even concerning yourself, find expression. Thank you so much for all you do. I love you, I appreciate you, and I celebrate you. Well done.
Thank you so much, Mommy, for making everything available the best you can in your inconvenience. I love you and God loves you.
So I really want to thank my mom. Thank you, Mommy. I really appreciate all what you do for me. I see everything you do, and I'll make you proud.
Absolutely.
And I also want to thank people that stood by me, that helped me one way or the other. I want to thank my sister Adunni. Thank you so much for your support and everything. I see everything you do, and may God continue to bless you all. Thank you.
Okay, Yayo, I really love you so much, and I always love you. And I want you to have it in your mind that even though the two people that you marry left you, I will always be with you forever and ever. I love you so much. To me, one mommy. I cannot call her name, but I love her so much.
Why can't you call her name?
Because I cannot say auntie. Okay, my mommy, Adunni. I really love her so much. After my mother, she's next. It's not only your mother, calm down. Momsy, I love you so much.
Sorry, yeah, I'm tired.
Oluwakemi, you are doing so well. Thank you. I love you. You know I always do. And I got you for life. And also shout out to Mommy Adefunke. You've been a strong support. Thank you for taking me in, for taking care of me. You are very inspiring. Thank you so much. I love you. It's for life.
Happy Mother's Day!
To all the mothers in the world.
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
So, and I really appreciate you guys for sticking around from this series of episodes. I really appreciated Mommy Hayo, coach, counselor, for all the advice that were sent out to my friends, which were, all the stories were actually very, very touching. And there's a giveaway prize for 3 single parents. All you have to do to win this prize or cash prize, I won't say the prize. All you have to do to win this cash prize is to like, follow, and subscribe, and comment your story. And randomly, because all stories are compelling in one way or the other, so randomly I'll just choose 3 lucky people to win the cash prize. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Adunni Bella is signing out from my space. Bye.